Here's what I'm thinking: is we should bring Clintus in for the Halloween festivities this year.
Oh, yes.
I'm down.
We want to do Universal Clintus because we did Busch Gardens last year.
Yeah. I listened to the episode. I heard all about it.
Yeah. So you know. Yeah,
Yeah.
we. So I'm thinking like maybe we'll have you out for that.
That was so
Universal.
fun, dude.
Yeah, I'd be down. I would love that.
Hollywood level scaring. Ben's gonna shit his pants.
That was so fun. I can't wait.
Ben is literally gonna shit his pants.
Tim's walking along, just soaking it all in.
Nothing phases him. It's incredible. Like I'm somewhere in the middle where you jump out at me and I'm like, oh, you know.
Right.
Or I kept going, how you doing? But sometimes I throw my fists up as a natural reaction. Ben's like screaming like he's being tortured, and Tim's just like, yeah, whatever, and just keeps walking.
Yep. You're no fun, Tim.
What a killjoy that Mr. Havelock is. Fucking Tim.
For real. It's a personality too. When you think of Ben and Tim, like as just in general, like you can and you can almost like extrapolate that. Like Ben is very much like this, right? And so like you can just see the animations, whereas Tim is just more like stoic, and so yeah, he's just like, yeah, that was scary. Good job.
Yeah, that's
You almost had me
the
there.
haunted house with them. Mike's in the middle like me. He gets, jump scares. Like, all right,
Yeah.
As long as they don't touch me. If you touch me, I might hit you.
Yeah.
Don't touch me in the dark. That's don't do that.
Yeah.
I think that's fair.
Oh, for sure.
Most haunted houses won't touch you, and the ones that do, I think you even have to sign a waiver for.
That
I'm
makes
sure
sense.
like you go to the Midwest or somewhere in the middle of nowhere, that doesn't happen. But
We've got a couple of really gnarly ones here, especially like, okay, so like Phoenix, obviously big cities, it's just all spread out. All the cities touch each other. So you'll literally be driving down the road and it's like Phoenix, Glendale, Peoria, back to Glendale. You're like, and you never know where you're at. But like on the outskirts, we got just a shit ton of farmland, right? So even like where I live, a lot of farmland between me and like the main city. And so like people got savvy and they started buying up they've already owned the land, and the farmers got savvy and turned it into other things, which this one guy did. It's called Fear Farm. And he started with just a haunted house and the corn maze. And he's now expanded it to, he turned out tons of acres into soccer fields. So every weekend there's soccer games there. He's got a paintball arena.
Yeah.
He's got RC track. He's got a remote airplane, whatever. Anyway, so he's a businessman, right? He's like, oh, I'm gonna turn all this land into, and I don't have to do shit for farm anymore. But anyway, he's got the best haunted house. Like it Halloween, it was just one maze, and now he has turned it into like there's an alien one, there's a zombie one, there's a radioactive one, and he's got all these different ones. So now when you go and you buy a ticket, you get to take your pick of like 5 different haunted houses. It's awesome.
that was the nice thing about Busch Gardens. I think it was 5, Mike.
There might have
They
been
started-
more. Maybe
they
5
started, like,
open.
Yeah. Oh, a few were closed. I forgot
Yeah,
about
there was
that.
a few that were closed.
But they started at like 7:00. The park flips over, so you can buy a specialty ticket just to come in at night. And then there's safe areas, and then when you walk through certain areas, they'll jump out at you. And remember the little girl almost kicked her.
Oh yes. There's a bunch of little exorcist people rolling around.
Yeah, it was good. The clown on the stilts is the one that got me good.
Yeah. He was an asshole.
Yeah, well, I mean that was his job.
Yeah.
I have a clown thing, Clintus. I'm not a fan. I saw it at a very too young age, and it fucked me up for the rest of my life.
I do recall that. Yes.
I love that movie.
Well, you like the newer ones better than the old one, right?
Yeah, like probably a 7 out of 10, 6, 7 out of 10. I would give them. I like the way that they split it, the volume 1 and volume 2. I think that was smart.
They're doing a prequel now.
I mean, nothing's creepier than Tim Curry, though. You can't
they're
beat
doing
it.
a prequel for the new guy, right? For Skarsgård's.
Are they? I haven't caught.
Yeah, they're going to talk about like his history and how he ended up in Derry and all that stuff.
No shit. Oh, that'll be good because that'll be something completely new. You won't have, you know what I mean, like the original to compare it to.
Well, Stephen King put his backstory in the book. Also, because it's the Stephen King universe, there's like reference material for what Pennywise is from other books. Not straight to him, but what he is as a spiritual entity.
Yeah.
Or a demon, whatever the hell he is. I don't even know.
Some
dumbass looking fucking paper mache spider.
Yeah. Big, creepy space monster.
I like the OG spider. The one that was... As a child, it's terrifying, but now you go back and look, you're like, that's hysterical.